Benwu, Tsunami for the moment, taking you through this very exciting too. It is going to be Planet Dog versus Danish Bears. One more loss for Danish Bears, and they are out of the running for that TI spot. Planet Dog, one game, effectively away from playing at Grand Finals Best of 5, which it will be against Now Sports to come straight after this series. I believe they're probably get a short break, but as you guys I'm sure know at home, with the qualifiers, everything's moved on very swiftly. You don't get time to mess around here.
Let's get moving.
Constant DOTA.
Not invading the bounty room this time. It's the same COG strategy, but Tidehunter does fine well on top lane.
What's that down to? Is that just down to the level 1 not being quite as good, do you feel, as it was in game 1 that Planet Dog had?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. It's just not. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, Tide at the moment to be joined by Milan, hiding up at the top lane. Mid lane, J4 lane, supporting up Kaiser's Quap. And yeah, I like this. So well, even though Ace could survive on his own, he's actually going to have Neuer coming in for the early stages, coming in with the clockwork, and looking towards Milan. Does knock him back with the cogs. Milan's got that Burrow stroke ready, so should be able to run himself away. Neuer will do his best to give him quite a bit of a beat down on the way out there. Mid lane, yeah, just 747 this time. He's going to be holding hands with Rise rather than Neuer. Top lane, bit of a go on to Ace. They've got a good chance of bringing him down incredibly low here. He's already used the pulse. In fact, he may just pop. He does. Whoa. He goes down. First blood for 3-3.
Whoa.
Beautiful way for them to start lane. Look at that Burrow strike back up again in the second. Can they go for this? They have the gush. Do slow him down.
This guy's a man. He went level 1 gush.
I love it.
First blood. What an awesome Tide.
I don't know.
What?
I mean, Necro 100% is not. I guess he doesn't know. He doesn't know about the 32 Tide, man.
No.
That's crazy. Great way for them to punish the lanes. And this bottom lane, we talked about Necro being able to deal okay. Swift ending, also this Clinks. Very much a lane that he should be fine in. He should get a lot out of it. And I feel if he gets a few levels, Hester Joe has to be careful. A +1 in terms of an SK or a Bane could really give kill potential on this one. Top lane again. There's the gush and the Burrow strike. The cogs are there, along with the Ghost Shroud and the 1 charges, and that will be enough to save Ace. Now he has that level 2, and things are certainly going to get a little harder with that Ghost Shroud. But as we can see, just 3-3, being an absolute bully on this top lane with the help of Milan. Necro work for it.
Mid lane's still not going that well for 7-for-7.
No?
He's last game the Quap out CS'd him despite him starting off with max souls. From normally this matchup in a straight one-on-one, Quap has the advantage 1 through 4, then SF has the advantage 5 on. But with the early soul start, it's a little bit.
Nice bit of a return kill up on top lane. As soon as the Sand King's gone, they see the opening to move in. Nice wrap around from Neuer. Gets the cog block. He will punish 3-3. So securing 1-for-1 now on that top lane between the 2 cores. 12-for-1, 9-for-0. That slight lead on Hester Joe at the moment. Yeah, he is. He's not yet being bullied out. Getting good levels and good farm for that solo lane check. See mid lane. Low here. Turn around with the raises. It's the casual support trade in the middle. Both mid laners picking up the support in return. J4 worth a little bit more than Rise apparently. Again, but all lanes really having sort of equal trades. The difference between the Quap and the Shadow Feed now equal. So, lane, Swift. He's moving on to Hester Joe. Those boots.
They're just like
choking up to get away.
Potential.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, they were going to see them get each other low, but as long as they don't do anything too overly aggressive, they both should be able to walk it off for the most part. But it's still a nice win in the sense that Hester Joe has been forced out of the lane for a wave or 2, giving Swift ending even more space.
They do see Milan.
Got a Burrow strike and the Sandstorm.
Which is worth more, sinking kill or bounty rune?
In a lot of trouble, especially with the Shaker TPing back into the lane. Has got the Fisher, J4. Oh, that a beautiful nightmare! Beautiful nightmare will save the Sand King. J4 will pay with his own life though. So, I mean, a support saving a support. as Rise should get the double take or lose this. Shrine, of course, still 30 seconds away. They do get the kill, get the +2 on Rise, but neat little play there to save the SK. Getting Milan back to safety. The 5 protects the 4.
Even Milan's like the Shaker was very wary of trying to block this split off the clock in the Sand King, and he kept walking back and forth, wagging, and then he just rose up the cliff. Smooth moves, buddy. Smooth.
Bit of a DC here. As to Joe, on his backbone, may try for something with Noya down at the bottom lane. They do have Dust on the clockwork. Swift level 5. They've got a Fissure. I mean, maybe if they can get a Fissure into the battery and the cogs, there should be good kill potential, but we'll see how safe Swift plays, as it's very likely he may maybe be able to just back up before anything happens. Yeah, it's okay, especially with this ward here. It should be pretty hard for them to catch out Swift with this. He knows what's up. Rubber lanes, 3-3. After that initial, him being taken down, he's picked up the Talon and he's sticking to the jungle. He's playing it safe, doesn't want to go near that Necro. So he's getting a lot of space now in this top.
This warding game is night and day. They have 4 wards out for Planet Dog and 0 out for Bears.
Well, they got the one out here.
Oh, they okay. They have 1.
Oh, sorry, they got 2.
Well.
But they are about to both expire. Just the 30 and 50 seconds on the 2 of them. Whereas, yeah, these are the majority. Okay, and this one's about to go. But they've already got their 2 new ones out, and as you were saying, in very good positions as well. Positions that will keep Swift ending, for the most part, very safe until those level 6s are online on the supports. Then it's going to get a bit trickier. Hook shots and global silences, much easier to close the gap on Swift. But for now, he should be able to protect himself, keep on standing at the top of the farm. As we can see, all 3 highest CSs over on the side of Planet Dog, off the back of this laning stage. Is this pretty much what you expected though from the lanes? Or do you feel that anyone's played?
Ty should have gotten crushed a lot harder.
Okay. But he's got much more than you felt.
Yeah, but that was because Milan was up there. I think Milan's done a lot. It's about even.
Okay.
I would expect SF to be doing better too. But SF is...
Yeah, with the help of the clock.
Yeah. Rise was there, and, well, I mean, he's already got his first +2 for the game.
And he didn't get enfeebled, so that wasn't interfering with the CS. So I would expect his CS to be like 30. Well, maybe not 30. Yeah, around there. Shaker's getting a lot more too than I expect.
It's because Clinks doesn't have any mana regen early on.
Yeah.
Searing Arrows is amazing, but if you don't have like a Crystal Maiden or something, then like they don't do that much damage at level 1, but you still want to use them at level 1. And then by the time they're maxed out, you have no more mana. So he got this Bazzy Ring and Soul Ring. Great, but at the same time, well, actually, Soul Ring is...
Soul Ring is... Now he's got it. I think he's only just picked it up.
Right, and it's kind of like it's a different schools of thought on whether you like prioritizing the Soul Ring on Clinks. For a period of time, but these days maybe not so much, so I'm glad that he went for it because he's envisioning that he's going to be sitting around in a 1v1 for a while, so why not just shore up your one issue with mana?
What's the build we expect on this? This is going to be what, Soul Ring treads, and then you get you get the Deso and you don't get Medallion Solar Crest first anymore?
Against Necro, maybe not. I think
Deso is better all round.
Because that way you can push even if you can't find kills, whereas if you go for Medallion, it's pretty much only useful kills.
Okay. Yeah, the split push.
Also, it's that'd be 3 mana regen items.
True. Let's see what he does up for.
By the way, you're relieved.
That was quick.
Dude, you know how big? Look, that thing was literally filled.
Since when are you a salad kind of guy anyway? I mean, I know you're looking pretty swole.
He's a healthy boy.
Because
healthy boy.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that really. It's just that we've been eating a lot of
garbage.
Takeout. So I was like, if I'm gonna get takeout, I want to at least eat some deal
Okay.
Okay. Good old American food.
Yeah, pretty much.
Always the highlight of coming over.
I mean, when I'm at home, I never eat out, ever.
You cook?
You cook?
I do.
Really?
What's your special
Meth.
dish?
Hey. No, I make a lot of different stuff. I make a lot of chicken. I make really good.
Do you breed chickens?
No,
You
I
make
do
really
not
good
breed
what?
chickens. I make good taco.
Really?
See, speaking of chickens, I was home on winter break one time. We had like an old rabbit cage.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't remember what happened to rabbit. Anyways, we had a rabbit for like a couple years.
What was it called?
Butterscotch, I think.
Butterscotch. Typical rabbit.
And then I came home during the summer, and we had a chicken in the rabbit cage.
Okay.
And I asked my
What is
parents, "Why do you have this chicken?"
Yeah.
And then there's like, "Oh, we just collect its egg every week." It was just a chicken. I mean, my parents, I don't know where they got it. I was like, "Where did they get it?" I asked them where they got it from. They just didn't really answer me. My parents are like that. If they don't want to tell me something, they just kind of ignore me.
So there was some dark reason why they had this chicken.
No,
they
they ate its egg every week. Just
Did they eat the chicken?
Is that worse?
and then at some point they gave it to my grandfather, which
Did he eat
means
the chicken?
that
He probably had the chicken.
1 egg a week sounds like so little.
Yeah, it seems
It
like a
laid,
large
I think they said
investment.
it laid eggs every week.
They should have made
Oh,
that
okay.
chicken work harder. It's a bit of a lazy.
How do you make them lay more eggs?
I-
Is that a thing?
Well,
Just
it
kick
is
them
a
so
thing,
the eggs
actually.
pop out.
You know, you do some questionable ethical stuff, and you make the chickens think that like
Yeah.
it's constantly ovulation.
Ask one of
time or
those, like,
something.
ma-
that
chain-
sounds awful.
What, so you and I-
that's
you and
why-
I's to your
That's
chicken?
why I'm a vegetarian.
I just fed it some food.
Ah. Did
My
you
parents
pet
were
it?
like, no, I didn't pet it.
Did you give it a tickle?
I don't know. I've never been like real close to chickens.
Did you encourage it to fly? Did you throw it
Chickens-
off the roof of your house?
Chickens can't fly.
Well, you can if you throw them off the roof of your house.
It was in the
Well-
cage the whole time.
They would only fly for a few seconds. Then they did.
Think about it, we can all fly for a few seconds.
That's true.
Yeah.
For a few seconds.
What a beautiful few seconds it would be. Though.
That's the chickens. We're back in, back on Planet Dog versus Smash Sports. Thanks for the patience. And indeed, we're talking about Swift. Will he be caught out? And the answer is no, unless Neuer. Just to go for a sweet little play and pop the spoke. Ooh, it does. Another pause. Whoa, this is a family stream.
Eric Dong.
Classic NA player, really. NA language.
We just don't know any other vocabulary. How else would you say that?
Yeah.
We use
Are
swears
you
like
just gonna
commas
say-
pretty much. We just throw them
Exactly.
in wherever.
It's just an adjective. You're gonna say my sound is messed up. That just doesn't bring the.
I mean, it's actually more.
It's actually-
efficient
no,
to
it's-
say what you said
I mean,
because it's
technically-
less letters, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You don't have to say as much.
Is it an adjective? It's a verb, isn't it?
It could be every.
Yeah, that's
You
the
just-
beauty
But
of the.
technically, it's a verb.
It's very versatile.
Well, yeah.
What
you
about I don't
like-
give an? What about I don't give a fuck? That's
Well,
that's a noun.
He had the ed on the end.
Yeah,
that's
it's
not
messed up.
It's not a noun. It's not a singular
It could
thing.
be adjective.
Can it? Well, I mean, it's used as an adjective. But is that really proper?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
That word is so versatile.
I mean, I'm
really
sure it
is.
is, but it's the improper use of that word.
Can you put Merlini on the flower list, please?
We're gonna.
I was explaining grammar.
Yeah, of a very naughty word, Ben.
Hey, Eric
He's
Dong.
educating the
I'm
masses.
Ben Wu.
I'm trying to give you some insight into 747's NA mindset.
Well, I mean, I don't know why he's playing anymore because we're not having that at the international. Naughty
Yeah.
boys like that.
He's a respectable European lad now.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Gaben. Do you really want this sort of vulgarity at your $1 million land? And I'm pretty sure he'll say no. I'm pretty sure he will. He doesn't stand for that, Gaben. He's a polite guy. Have you ever heard Gaben swear?
No, actually.
no.
He sat down with us last TI.
Yeah, I
We
spoke
were-
with him. He didn't say a single swear word.
Well,
I mean-
he was only there for like 5.
They talked for us for like 10.
Believe me, I've met some people who can swear a lot in 5 minutes.
Owen, I
Yeah.
challenge you to get a swear word out of him.
Okay, I'll just stand on his toe or something. No? He's
You
always,
don't wanna- you
he's
don't
always
wanna
wearing
make him
sandals.
mad.
He's got the vulnerable toes.
Why
Go
would
for-
you wanna
go,
make him
go for the
mad?
toes?
Well, that's the easiest way to get some.
That's true, actually. Probably would not work a Valve event again if I stood on Gaben's
Yeah,
toes.
you probably shouldn't intentionally try to piss him off.
Yeah, it's not.
Жил до конца, умер как герой.
Well, once again, apologies for this
Посмотри
pause.
вокруг, что происходит.
Hey! Now that's a Merlini right
I like
there.
that.
What we got?
That's a
Oh,
that's a
that was
Merlini.
cool. Do it again, do it again.
What happened?
Do it again, do it
That
again.
wouldn't
I was behind the
curse.
Do
monitor.
it again.
That was the point.
Do it again.
Do I need to move back
They're
over
not
here?
doing
Yeah,
it.
you need to
Rob.
move back.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta go to the other shot, and
There he is.
let's see. Ben can't see it because he's behind the
It's like,
monitor.
Ben, get it. What the hell?
Look, can you move it over like closer to Owen and then do that exact same motion?
Oh, hi there.
Thank God we changed cameras right then.
Oh, they didn't see me get that.
Rob's on the A game. He understands how this works.
No.
It's really all
He wants our channel to stay not banned.
Yeah, I'm not the guy who's playing Shadow Fiend and puts rude words into it.
Боже, ты посмотри вокруг, что происходит.
What we got? All TI7 admins just dropped a question mark.
Oh man, dude, he's been doing
They've just dropped a question.
He doesn't even really ask like what's going on. He's just like, what's the ETA? He just
have
question mark.
We're gonna have a
well, I mean, I think he was pretty clear on what was wrong.
Oh yeah, I know. But then you can say like how much time or something, or you can be like you have 2 minutes remaining, but instead just like boom question mark.
We've got a question mark tally. I've definitely
it's an
seen.
NA admin, right?
I've definitely seen 3. No, I don't think it's an NA admin.
It's Andre, I think.
Is it Andre?
Oh, is it Andre?
Yeah.
I know he's working for. I think there's a few admins.
There are a few admins. I'm not sure which one it is, but.
I don't think Andre would just question mark.
I think he would. Andre,
You're saying that
he takes his job seriously.
Yeah, he don't take no shit from nobody. Andre.
But that's why he wouldn't question mark, right? He'd be like, why are we so paused?
Don't question mark.
Well, question mark's international as well. You know, maybe if you're not sure if someone speaks English, put a question mark. That is true. That is true.
Do you know what that voice line means?
It means no. One of them means.
It's GG.
I've been told this. Listen, yeah, it's a gay. It's GG. There's the oi.
Yeah.
Something like what went wrong. I think that one is.
I think so.
And
actually, it's not oi. It's I. It's I.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Because oi and I are apparently different. One of my friends from Russia yelled at me for that.
Oh really?
I didn't know any better. I'm just an ignorant American. I don't know.
What did you say to him? You went oi.
Well, I was
like, whoa! Don't insult my mother.
I was quoting the voice line. They were. It's because it means something different in context.
Боже, ты посмотри вокруг, что происходит. Боже, ты посмотри вокруг, что происходит.
I wouldn't want someone to turn LD's line to be like, oh my gosh, goush. I don't even know how you would mess up wow, but
yeah,
Жил до конца, умер как герой.
I mean, English is complicated, but it's complicated because of
Oh,
context.
okay.
Like
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, you got the reasons.
Okay, this one is lived until
That's
the
a very
end,
sad image.
died like a hero.
The emotion.
See, in a parallel universe, that LD said something else.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй, что сейчас произошло?
But if he said something else, then we wouldn't have it in the.
I know.
Whoops.
You gotta be careful what you wish for. It's the theme.
It's a double-edged sword.
It really is.
What is going on? How screwed up is his sound? I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, I understand why he used. I understand why he used the word.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is obviously extreme screwage.
There's only one word for that.
You know.
Someone's terribly wrong with it. I don't blame him now for resorting to naughty words.
Draskell doesn't play with sound.
I don't.
You don't actually do.
You're disgusting.
I know, right?
I
what do you do against Monkey King? They specifically added that sound because everyone's like, wait, I don't know where Primal Spring
no
is
one
coming.
plays Monkey King, so a relevant question.
True.
It's true. There was that period though when it first came out.
I will say that playing with sound is better, like objectively better.
Well, a lot of the some of the pro Chinese teams, they don't use sound, do they? Because they find it advantageous, I guess, to just be able to talk without voice.
Well, there's
just being able to hear each other.
I guess so.
As a team.
For me, it's like when I feel like when I play without sound, I'm actually more focused than with the sound. I don't know why.
Yeah, you said you were like, oh, it makes me pay attention to the minimap more.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of sounds that you do hear that are irrelevant. You know what I mean?
It's true.
The game makes it. Not every sound that you hear in the game is actually useful information. In fact,
Right.
most of it isn't, because you see it happening.
But Dota 2 does have very good sound.
It really
Oh, it does. I love the sound. Yeah.
And it has good
the
music.
the voice lines. You know, I know some people they like to turn off the music. They like to turn off the voice lines. But yeah, it's great to play with.
I'm not ready yet.
I hear that all the
so
time. Anytime.
I'm a phase boot.
I'm
masher.
a phase boot spammer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the lines.
And I'm like, listen, Legion, I know it sucks, but I want to get it like as quickly as that comes off cooldown.
One thing I didn't realize as well, and someone told me, I probably didn't, probably everyone knows this. You know, if you actually triple click on your hero, it says a line,
yeah.
but you can literally spam it. So if you just keep left clicking on your hero, you can just walk around like an idiot because your hero he won't shut up.
Oh.
And of course everyone hears it, so people are like, what the hell's wrong?
Wow.
But so advice still, you ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be annoying in pubs, just spam click on your hero, force out some rude lines,
Just pick techies.
or just pick techies.
Yeah, I'm the competitive game though.
Well, we're back in. Sound must be now good for 747. And what was going on? So yeah, they made the move on Swift Ending, was unsuccessful. Up in the jungle, Milan. That was on 747. Just want to be a little careful there. Rise is also in the neighborhood, and he'll look to trade a few hits with Milan on Milan's way out of the jungle. So that Milan still hovering around a little bit, maybe seeing if he could snap up some of that X-Spin. I think he may have just been in range from the big creep. Boost him towards that level 3. Kaiser, of course, more space in the middle lane with these jungling plays from 747. Bottom lane, that's where the action is though. Neuer actually getting range to Cog, and battery sold up J4, and can he get the kill? Brain sap keeping J4 alive, it's a no. Very respecting the fact that there is a Klink's movement across, but oh, beautiful Fisher there, bringing J4 very low. Is still alive though for the time being. They've got the dust out, it does clip Swift Ending. They don't care about not killing J4 if they can get the Klinks. The jump in, rotation goes, oh no! The Sonic Wave misses, and now they've lost 2. Oh, they do get the clock, but Hester Joe's out, and that's a painful ult to miss. You just cost your team 2 lives essentially because you didn't land that. That's good.
I haven't seen this code miss. I mean, I haven't seen it miss that badly. That was like...
That was a pretty quite often. And yeah, it's in a situation where it wasn't like they were dodging it, they were just heading straight down.
I think it's one of those situations where you click on the hero.
Yeah.
If you click on the hero, it'll look like that. But a lot of the old school players sometimes click the heroes. I mean, Kaiser plays his hero like every game.
He plays it a lot. He is a very good quad. That was very uncharacteristic of Kaiser.
Well, fortunately, he still won his lane against the SF and started with, what, 15 free souls. It did.
And even though 2 of his team died, he's still got the kill on the clock, so he's like, oh, got my job done, got my kill.
Maybe that was his plan all along.
Wanted to solo XP.
Yeah, he wanted them to level up from the kills, and he's like, suckers.
Get that solo action.
And he gets more gold then.
Right. Opening up there with the Fisher. That's got the creep wave to help him out, but they have, well, I say to help him out, it ain't gonna help shit when there's an Echo Slam available, as he gets absolutely splattered.
I wonder if he's only 6 because of kills. That would actually...
I think he would have been.
That would
have been the situation looking at where he is now in terms of XP. So that was, yeah, before the 8-minute mark, hitting the 6. And making a big impression with it, knocking Swift Ending off the map.
Because that's kind of surprising, right? With the Shaker vehicle.
What level is Klinks right now?
Klinks is, oh jeez, about half a level behind. He's still in a good place, but yeah, that kill making the big offset really. So in between them, giving that boost to the Shaker, and allowing a bit of damage to be done to this bottom tier 1.
Does Klinks have an axe?
I don't think so.
No, Klinks, I don't know. Pretty
They
sure
keep changing the hero.
Yeah.
Just keep changing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it didn't have axe. Yeah, but I'm definitely sure it was in before I got the language. But oh, Klinks has an agony.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't too.
Smoke from Planet Dog there. They were trying to do that classic move to catch out 747, but as it happened to be 747 down in the jungle towards the south, so the movement of the 3 of them doesn't catch anything. Rise getting some experience in the mid lane, close to level 5, as he looks towards that level 6 global silence. It's going to actually be Planet Dog moving Swift Ending up towards the top lane and trying to get some carry-on-carry action involved. It is tough though, it's a triple bracer. He's level 8, nearly level 9. It's not an easy kill for them to get, to be honest.
This is what he did last time too. I think just Atos. Atos spread.
Like, I don't know if they can get, I mean at the least, I mean Swift, he's spending a lot of time up here. Maybe they can force Ace out of the lane and try and take a tower, but this could be tough. They do have Ravage.
They need more.
Yeah, killing Ace. Yeah. Cop does have a TP, a little low on the health front, and Noi's going to spot this out. So the fact that 3 are sitting up here, it feels like it's essentially just time wasted for Black. They're not going to get anything achieved. Ace is going to be more than fine. Bottom lane, Hester Joe having fun, still being solo. Now, with Swift Ending going back towards the bottom, maybe they can catch out Hester Joe.
He doesn't have death back though.
Oh, that's true actually.
That goes up in 5 seconds.
Yeah, Hester Joe could turn this around if things get a bit saucy near the creeps.
He doesn't have enough mana right now, he needs a sword.
See what he can do. With a 3rd in, Hester Joe could be in trouble, looking for the Burrow Strike. They may not even need it yet with the Brain Sap and the damage. They will finally get that kill they were looking for. It's a nice one, bit of a boost to Swift Ending's gold supply. We'll have a look at the net worth for the heroes at the moment. 747 on par with Kaiser, both of them sit at the top. Ace, though, with a 1k gold lead over the Clinks. And I feel a lot of that down to those movements that Swift Ending was making where he didn't find any action for a good minute or so. And Ace continues to find the free farm on this top lane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like he will be going for a medallion on the Clinks. Tidehunter pick up 2 lane of regens. Supposing for pipe.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Pipe very good this game.
Dire have fortified their structures.
I mean, very good in a lot of games that we see, but this one round, if he gets a good timing on it, it's going to allow Planet Dog to get a lot done pushing with his Kalinks. Does get a fair bit of damage done to the tier 1, but at the same time Ace actually doing more himself with his own push.
Yeah. He's struggled a lot in lane, and they've been very prepared with the detection. So Necrophos does have the drums Andy was talking about. Rod's pretty good here.
I mean, that's like the most efficient builds ever, right? Triple bracers, one.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
Smoking up. No one's in the bot lane though, but they might run into Lynx.
They have detection. They do. Noya has dust. They will miss the Clinks. It looks to be, yeah, they're going to go for Milan. The ones before, do they drop the Reaper's Sprint? They won't even get the chance to. He's already dead.
A lot of hate.
Global was used.
Do it all for the intelligence.
That's his second involvement, +4 now on Silencer. Now Smoke Up in return from Planet Dog.
Global.
There's no Global.
Global down is bad.
Yeah.
Full duration grip could come out to Ace right now.
That would be the kill. He's been very hard to actually be punished earlier. Here they have the perfect setup. There's the Fiend's grip. Do they have the damage to bring him down during it? I don't think they're going to. He's going to get the chance to go Shroud. No, okay. Sonic Wave will be enough to burst through it.
On Dire's top tower.
As there was a TP, I believe, coming in, but it was cancelled as they realised that there was no hope of saving the Necro. That's the kill the Planet Dog were after. They take down Ace, they get good pressure onto the tier 1 up top with their full lineup, other than Milan, pummeling into this tower. Same time though, Hester Joe and Noya, themselves might be able to find the big one trade. So Danish players indeed do just let that one go to Planet Dog.
I think that's really all they have to do. Just fight around your fight out, Tidehunter sit in the front, kill towers. Eventually when the Clinks gets BKB, I don't really know what like the players are going to do.
Radiant's bottom tower's got
like
problems.
he actually owns
Radiant's
all of
bottom
the heroes.
tower is no
That stuff's
more.
pretty big. I think because
Dire's top tower is
you
under
need to side
attack.
through BKB just to keep Clinks from waste some.
Oh, he's rushing to fuse on Clinks.
Yeah, for the Necro, right?
Good play overall.
I think it's actually an underrated item in the hero in general, because Clink's biggest issue is that he actually can't stay in range of the heroes that he's attacking, because your movement speed comes from your skill, and then when you're out of it, you lose all the other skills. You hit really fast, but you can't hit anything. So Diffusal Blade allows you to just pretty much kill anyone.
Kaiser has walked into the wrong neighborhood here. Bam!
He had his one. Well, actually,
He had a curse in last one.
Jump there.
this is much better movement coming up. And it's still overall the same concept. Let Ace do his thing, while the other 4 heroes do their own thing.
Just gotta wait for the admin question mark now.
It's gonna come. I can feel it. They aren't back nice and quick like good little boys.
Reason?
DC for what?
Cops out and 747 follows suit. Maybe
I guess
still
the
has
SF is pretty.
yeah, in this game, he's ahead of Kaiser.
But
Do you think he goes for the full-out Hurricane Pike BKB? Does he need to play as safe as he did in Game 1 in terms of items?
I don't think he needs a Pike.
No, Dragon
BKB.
but getting it right.
Let the fighting wreak
Amanda's not really good this time.
We could go Silver Edge to kill the Tide early.
I like Silver Edge.
We can also go Skull.
Joe, that's the dust. There is backup on the way as well. If you can keep control of Swift for long enough, they've got a good shot at bringing down the Clinks. That dust slowing him down. Neuer has not got hook shot for 15 seconds. In fact, he's got more issues on his hands. J4's there, holds him back with the Nightmare. Dust is now worn off. In fact, they're thinking about turning this straight up with the Beast Group. The Global comes out to cancel it. Still, a lot of members around. Hester Joe blinks back. Able to re-engage once the blinks back up. If there's an opportunity to do so. Fisher comes out, but it won't be enough to save Neuer. With Neuer down, Hester Joe now caught out by the Burrow Strike. Planet Dog making some great moves to react to Danish Bears up top as they themselves get the double kill for Swift ending. And punish Danish Bears for making quite a long chase for that Clinks, buying more than enough time for Planet Dog to react.
They didn't even have to use Ravage. And they popped Global for that as well.
Yeah, that Global played right into the Dog's hand.
And maybe they could do something mid with the Ravage. Out it comes, 3-3, catches 2 with the Ravage. Burrow Strike forward, wants the silence to put in return there to Reaper's side. They get the kill onto Kaiser. Toe shot forward, and this time it's Danish Bears who react to the reaction of Planet Dog. They tried to force something with the Ravage. It did look like they could move across for it. With Ace in the neighborhood, they hadn't themselves sustained. And he gets that big Reaper's drop as well, dropping Kaiser out for 50 seconds.
Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
That seems to be what it has been in those last 6 minutes.
They were attacking the targets.
That's,
Is that his Atos?
I believe that is. If I can confirm the correct. Yes, yeah. Atos complete and out. Okay. Launch that all. Hesco still has that Echo Slam ready to go. And they're looking to make moves with that down bottom. Global silence, back up to 30.
Atos is already up.
Yeah.
I don't like Clinks' chances in this game. I think he has Defusal, but I think he might just die.
Under attack.
There's
like
Echo,
their
Global.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower just went down.
Is anyone else actually able to buy a 4-step? I think they really do.
Neuer gets the hook shot, post blink, still 5 seconds before Kaiser can jump out. And again, there's a Reaper's available. He will use himself up. Do they have the catch here with a beautiful Fisher timing? They do. Reaper's up. Oh my God! And he denies himself to unusual. Maybe he didn't want to die. Maybe the Death Force would have killed him actually, so it's good that he did deny himself. But that Nightmare save from J4, something that we didn't really talk about or expect, but that was bang on. Top lane, Hester Joe will be caught out. Beast Grip here, and they do find themselves the kill at the same time. The 747 indeed did waltz in with the rest of the gang, take down the Sang. Pretty little plays coming out in this game, that's for sure. I mean, I guess it totally makes sense. The Bane against the Necro, if you're in range, it's pretty damn good at saving that your teammate from a huge burst of damage and that imminent death.
It's just hard to get off. The cast range is really low.
Yeah, you kind of have to know who's going to get Reaper before they get Reaper.
Okay.
And also the scythe came out suspiciously late. Like, he put it in almost Culling Blade range, as opposed to a pretty safe percentage to start the scythe, because I guess they were waiting for this global silence to run out so that they could guarantee that they get as much stun possibility.
Well, I think what happened was he used himself to break the roll. And then he got fissured after the fact, and they realized that he would have blinked after because he didn't blink before. Because he blinked originally, and then he got caught.
But I feel like they had enough damage.
There's the hook shot, makes the connection. Ace, you want to drop a Reapers on this one. The pipe is out. In fact, that's going to be enough to save him from the initial death. He does still go down. Same time, elsewhere on the map, middle lane. They do lose their silences to the movements of Clinks, Swift ending. So these trades go up. I mean, we've sorry not able to catch them both with the T-Tilts. We need a bit of a split cam for this game as both teams reacting to whenever one of their members gets caught out, they look to try and find the pick elsewhere. And they do make those trades happen. Overall though, 3k gold lead towards the side of Danish Bears. And that SF is getting bigger and bigger, scarier and scarier. 747. Shadowblade. The BKB. Down from Hester Joe. Kaiser actually coming in aggressive for that play. They have vision, but he does have the Yules and he's got the second blink as he gets himself back out, back to safety.
Coin for me.
Day4 setting up a trap.
What is up then? Hard to execute. There's the DD. Saving it for anyone who doesn't have too many near their neighborhood. Maybe if they can get it on Swift or Kaiser.
I'm pretty sure he can.
But
Needs a creep.
Very quick. Yeah, he's looking for it. In fact, they may find more than a creep.
Oh, Ace has Ghost Scepter. That's a refusal counter right there.
There we go, straight in. Is he going to get a chance to grab the global? Comes out. It's not enough. The Ghost to save himself. He gets bursted down. Hook shot from Neuer. Or comes in. Gets two in the cogs. He needs backup though. He's on his own. In fact, he may get punished for this one. Neuer down. 747 did manage to find the kill on the Sand King, but overall, Planet Dog take two, and they're not done yet. Kaiser jumping forward onto Rise. DD on the Quap as he beats into the silencer. He's almost certainly going to tick down to the Shadow Strike. In fact, Kaiser jumps in. Oh, the deny. 747 with the taunt as well. Does manage to deny Rise, but overall there's still three members hitting the deck on Danish Bears. Planet Dog, again with the better team fight. And that was a team fight around the global as well. So this is going to be good news for Planet Dog. And a bit of a wake-up call for Danish Bears that they've got to change up the way that they're reacting to these team fights.
One of the worst parts about Necro's build is he has no armor. He's like purely relying on being invulnerable to physical, which doesn't really work against the user. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna mention that like Tide has barely ravaged this game at all.
Yeah, I think we've just seen the one in the
It's just been one ravage and they're still like okay. I don't know, I think the later the game goes, the Clinks didn't really have a good lane, but I think he's in a position where as soon as you get Magic Immune, you're gonna have like one really good standout fight and you're just gonna kill everyone.
That's true.
Yeah, but I think like SF is a bit different because he doesn't front load as much pure physical damage as Clinks can. He's more of like an AoE fight where he offers you like rank wave and rings and stuff, and that's gonna be fighting in the fight. Whereas physical damage mitigation, I don't really see Danish Bears having a tremendous amount of that.
He sees armor. Shivas, Blade Mail, Veil. He has none of those. He's only seeing an 8 armor.
Yeah, that's another problem with this build. He's super inventory stuck. He's like pretty much 6 slotted already. He's gonna have to start selling so soon.
I think it's because he wanted to fund.
Smart, yeah. Okay. Milan, making sure he thinks of everything. Considers the, as you say, that chance for them to know that he has a blink. They don't. Plays this sneaky.
Tide out to one.
Radiant's top tower is under
because yeah, he had the blink queued up and he was saving the goal. But
fortified.
He doesn't like
Ravage.
Yeah.
Ravage, so it's like
Just as much help as fun. Radiant's top tower.
the tower, those given up. It's Danish Bears. The 5-man top lane starts to power down the lane. Same time. They'll look for the trade. Planet Dog. Set the fortification. Should get this tier 1. They are in danger of losing a tier 2 as well, though. As at the moment, Danish Bears seem to have the superior push with the size that 747 is. They'll take a tier 2 as well. Trying to get away with a tier 2 themselves. They're looking towards that tier 2. They may get forced back though. 747 and the boys force forward on the top lane. And they are going to start doing serious damage here to tier 3. Planet Dog, they need to make a decision, and it is indeed going to be backing straight up and trying to get them off this tier 3. Yeah, will be the case, but definitely Danish Bears happy with that play. They protect their own tier 2, they force back the majority of Planet Dog, and they get themselves out with not even a
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Incoming.
I think fighting the pit is super dangerous.
Yeah, I guess we've got Ravage Yappy. Yeah, you're right.
That's typically really bad for them.
But they can't really afford to give up free either. I mean, you have good ways to keep the traffic. You've got the flare.
True.
You've got
I don't think they'll stray away from a fight though. It's a 10-second BKB.
Yeah, I just don't think any team wants to come as a position in the Roche pit. It's a game-losing play. Unless you're... yeah.
I mean, Clink's go in there by himself, but tied up to the best 10.
I feel like both teams are just waiting.
Yeah, just
In this
like
case,
now.
looking yeah, straight towards the mid. Echo Slam to control Kaiser. Again, is that actually going to keep him alive? The yours comes out, but the Global Silence was just after he used it. So it still shuts him up and will allow them to get the kill. Again, J4's doing everything he can with these Nightmares to try and protect his cause. But just the timing not quite there with the yours and the correspondence to that silence.
She also has no armor. Queen of Pain. Very difficult versus Queen without it. Oh yeah, versus Nessa. Yeah, Ursula's right now.
He basically has like 2 armor, I think.
Oh yeah, once he's in the neighborhood.
Presence of the Dark Lord, yeah.
And they have medallions. So sitting well to the negative with that.
Be an easy Roche hit off the back of that pickup. Spares. Yeah, they're starting to climb in the network. It's still only a 3K. As we see, it's hovered around Danish Bears' advantage for the most part, but just the speed really, the 747's been picking up farm across the map, very much ahead of any other core in this game so far. 14,000 on him. Silver Edge, I believe, nearly done. Is that just got a recipe on the courier? Yeah, just 100 or so.
Shiva's got a recipe also, so Necro.
How's he doing? He still needs the staff. Bottom lane. Even though the Aegis is in the hands of Danish Bear, Planet Dog are still getting aggressive. They're going to lose J4 on the sidelines. They'll buy some time with the Self-Nightmare. He still goes down. Fisher comes out, connecting onto 3-3, and he's going to be gonzo as well. The rest of Planet Dog have just got to get themselves the hell out of there. And you've got to kind of ask yourself, was that really the plan to push on a tier 2 after knowing they had the Aegis and that they had the superior control of this area of the map? That was a little bit risky from Planet Dog, and it did not pay off.
You really wanted some chicken right there, dude. You script the chicken, and no one was there to attack it. They didn't even get the chicken.
On Dire's top
it
tower.
survived. Top lane has to Joe. 2, 1. There we go, though. He'll take Swift. Does he have protection? Of course he does. He poked the dust. Swift, then he does have the BKB. Has to Joe. Forced away. The Rebellion out on him to protect him. And Swift. Physical damage though, haven't they? Oh, with the enchant totem slap, bringing him down, they do. And that is a Clinked BKB getting taken down. He did get the tower, but he loses his life. And Danish Bears, yeah, ever since that Roche, it's been on the up and up for them, the momentum this game. As Planet Dog thrown away a little bit too much on the bottom and top lanes.
Downside about new Death Pact is that you have a lot of downtime. I think he was in between the downtime. If he still had it up, I think he would have been able to TP out in time. But
Might have even killed the Shaker.
he also did defuse.
Kaiser, he is gone here. They should have the... Oh! He's getting himself in a better position there. The Cog's pulling him out of range of the Shaker so he can blink out. Can they stop this? Blinks there. Ooh, great location, but not quite the speed. Couldn't get there in time. So Kaiser survives that. This is now a point where you got to ask if Danish Bears really want to stick around. They've lost a silencer. Even more. Kaiser jumping forward, has the Yule set up. They do have a Ravage to play around. He's going to hold back. Doesn't want to go in on it.
He just showed 2 heroes top. Danish Bears did. And I expect some sort of counter initiation as soon as it happens.
They're just like super scared of playing all the setbacks.
Silver Edge is going to get the kill on Kaiser.
Oh no! The hook shot block. Or I guess you could say no, not getting the right angle.
It could be one of those situations where you're looking at where you're hooking instead of looking at where you are.
And Kaiser's got to feel great. He's pretty much cheated death twice. You know, the Requiems, Echo Slams, hook shots. He doesn't give a damn. He's escaped it twice.
Yeah, the big issue right now is the SS going to have Butterfly.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
BKB. Or sorry, FKB. That's
Dire's bottom tower has shattered to little pieces.
Goodbye.
Killing spree.
Plus 2. Gonna rise up to 22. Take easy pick on the target's bottom lane. 4-7.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Esther Joe could do something, and he does land the dust. Comes in just in time with that TP towards the shrine. Swift and he pops the BKB, tries to TP. Oh, that's a beautiful stun. That will be enough to buy the time for Swift Ending to get out of there. Question if Milan can be as fortunate, and it's unlikely to be so with Ace coming in as the control with the rod. But a very nice play from the Sand King to save the life of the Clinks.
What a team player.
What a player.
I mean, I guess this is working in Planet Dog's best because so far Danish players have not been able to push the stage so far. But at the same time, they keep giving this as a skill. So like, yes, he's not pushing, but he's still accelerating the first.
Necrophus finally has his armor item too. So not only do they have to worry about the SF.
See if they try this. It didn't work out last time, and it doesn't work out again. They just can't catch this quap.
He had the 4 stuff also.
Yeah, but I think in that, well, yeah, I don't know. Just
maybe he tried to go for the max range blink and slightly shot it. Yeah, got the.
How do you feel about the top?
It's great against the Reapers.
Yeah, but that's a big.
Like that's the.
but
I mean that's
thing,
good
right?
because nothing else can. Well, you've got the Slanus.
That and I think Rod is really.
Hester Joe in trouble. Tries to come out, push the wave out, will be punished. Neuer still hanging around very close to them. See if they can do anything to punish Planet Dog for taking down Hester Joe. Automatos. The Clink, they have dust out, but there's 3-3, comes in with the Ravage, catches off both of them. BKB out in time though by 747. Manning up against the Clink, Swift Ending trying to escape, but the Reapers comes in, controls him, holds him in place, and allows 747 to finish him off with the help of the team. Kaiser, they block, they take the Lincolns out of him, they get the follow-up rod, but here comes the epicenter from Milan into the Fiend's Grip from J4. Do they have the damage with the Gush and the Anchor Splash? They do! 3-3 gets the double kill as he takes down 747 on the Shadow Fiend. Ace trying to get out of there with a Ghost Shroud. Kaiser, not a lot of mana to play with. Milan comes in with the Burrow Strike, but Ace, he survives! Somehow not going down, finally falls as 3-3 comes round, secures the finisher. Rise now in trouble as Kaiser, still alive amongst it all, comes back in with the help of J4 on 3-3s to finish him off. Planet Dog, despite losing the Clinks and the Sand King, they get a lot done in return.
Bane looked like a good hero right there.
Bane is looking like a good hero.
I mean, these Bane and Tide plays have been great. I mean, as you said, there was a period where 3-3 didn't really get to do much with the Ravages, but like that fight, he just pulled them apart. Danish players did not know how to fight into that Tide, just splitting them apart, and as you said, Bane just finding the opportune positioning to get that long duration Fiend's Grip.
Look how farm Tide is.
Yeah.
He's almost, he has his level 20 talent. He's going to have Refresher with the cooldown reduction pretty soon.
Oh, he's level 20, he didn't get EXP.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Actually, is it guaranteed that he goes for cooldown?
I think so.
I would say so, yeah.
If you go Refresher, I think definitely.
Yeah, look at the 0 levels. I mean, he has obviously got that Midas, but yeah,
that is crazy.
Up there.
I don't know how he's level 20.
I mean, he's been hitting a lot of creeps. He's been alone and farming. He's 211 CS.
That's like the X Factor, right? The super late game time. That is really hard to play. Double Ravage with a short duration BKB.
Yeah, how much time is on SF speed?
I think it's still like 7 seconds or 8 seconds.
Awesome.
Oh, it's not.
He actually popped it at once. That last fight, actually, yeah, the first use.
It worked out because he popped the BKB to come with Swift Ending. But 33 held his Ravage for a super long time, and then they get a full duration Fiend's Grip.
Down bottom. We'll find J4. Quick and pick there for the team. 747. Overall, this is, again, in terms of momentum, it's very hard for both teams to really get something big going, because as soon as they do, it gets turned around. And now for the first time in the game, it's actually going to be Planet Dog with a slight advantage overall. I mean, this game, as you were saying earlier, as it goes later and later, is there a lineup you do favour that should be stronger?
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
Yeah, just because of how farm 3-3 is.
Just in fights, yeah. It's like you can play around 5-man fights if you're Danish players, but if you try to fight into a late game 5, it's very troublesome.
You just have a lot of trouble pushing back. Yeah. I don't really see them being able to push back.
I guess it's down to Clinks, but as you said, it's
Oh,
difficult.
sorry, Danish.
Oh, Danish Bears, sorry.
Yeah, pushing into the tide is like he
I mean,
has refresher
with the BKB and the butterfly and 747, you're pretty good, aren't you?
double ravage though.
True. Can wait out the BKB.
As long as Clink does an MKB, he's actually not that far behind.
Clinks is a lot of Necro, like, you never really reach that bristleback type stage where, like, if you're the only person alive, then you'll stay alive for a long time and you're 5v1ing, but you won't. Necro will just stay alive, but he won't really be doing much.
It's gonna be a lot down too because the better jump, I think.
Ravage comes in, connects onto 2. There's the global. He doesn't actually have mana there for the second Ravage. That sun stuff as well, there wouldn't have been a chance. They do lose the clock though. With Denny, pulse the BKB looks towards 747 though. And that puts J4 again with this Fiend script control during the Magic Immunity, limiting how much he can get out. Hester will jump in to try and catch it, but there we go, 3-3 in with Ridge. That's going to be a third. Hester Joe looked as well, did get the Reaper Scythe onto the base. Overall, Planet Dog with a beautiful fight. And at the end of the day, the fact that 3-3 couldn't immediately do the second Ravage, that was perfect for them because he could then come back in after the BKBs and have a huge impact as they take 4, lose 1, and instantly Earthshaker has to buy back. Tidehunter, you guys said it. It's the hero to watch in these team fights now.
I mean, I was kind of poking fun at Ben earlier.
You can't be a good
saying
Tidehunter player,
No,
man.
He's
Yeah.
actually
How are you gonna make
super good.
plays on a Tidehunter?
This guy is owning it, I'm telling you. It's hard to hype up Tidehunter. This guy is... I don't even know how he farm refreshments quickly.
For sure.
Yeah, dude.
And that's going to be worrying as well for Danish players. When you're fighting with Global, SF's BKB, and you, as we saw there, you really struggle to do anything when the ults are up for Planet Dog.
That's without MTV as well. That's what I think. Like, he was disabled for so long. They didn't have any damage output on him because they don't have anything that really does physical damage besides the clicks.
Yep.
So once he has an MTV in his inventory, the fights are going to get harder.
Yeah, that's absolutely getting shredded. And it really is not just the type of J4 as well. You know, we're seeing him, despite what he's up against, getting some really crucial Fiend scripts off.
He's just really patient.
Yeah.
Well, that fight, they immediately global to try to save when they initiated the Ravage. I think it's actually kind of hard to play a silencer this game because you really do want to, like, globaling after a Ravage isn't necessarily a bad thing because it kind of stops all the follow-up spells, but then you run the risk of, like, Epi getting off and getting off. I'm actually unsure of, like, what the best way to global is in this game. I don't think there's, like, a right answer.
When's the last time the Danish players were able to start? Yes.
I mean, that is the ideal scenario, right? Yeah. You global when you initiate.
Playing Silencer as a counter-initiator is pretty difficult. Because if the team is very mobile, then you global and then you can just leave. Like playing a dog guard, you can just global and just sit there and
Red lane smoke. So they know that there's a Ravage up again in 5 seconds, to be fair. Only the single J4 on the front of this all, 747 leading him with the Silver Edge, but J4 is the Glimmercade. And of course 747 himself no vision on the SF, so he won't be able to find the bay. Move in position, start to push down the tier 2 at the same time though. Milan forcing out the bottom lane. Kaiser there won't be, so they will be able to successfully TP back and defend. I said that the Rise has been left behind. In fact, they'll jump in, they'll find him into the trees, they hunt him down, they will punish the Silencer. Silencer down for 50 seconds. This is a nice opening again for Planet Dog, where there's no global silence. They have the double Ravage. This could be time for them to make another play themselves.
Yeah, they played the Roshan pit immediately, maybe thinking Planet Dog would just walk in there, and they will.
he's obviously got this energy booster queued up, I imagine, because he realizes the mana's not there for this double ravage. Okay. Sand King was caught outside of the pit. Could be creating space unless they can get in and stop it. Could be huge for Danish Bears if they can steal. But the ravage comes out. BKB was there in time for 747. It's going to be Planet Dog finding the Roshan kill and the Aegis. There's no steal here from Danish Bears. They've lost the clock. The mana for 747 will get one kill. He's going to look for the perfect timing, but he's not going to get the chance. 3-3 comes in with the Ravage to make sure the Requiem can't come out in time. Now the Global comes through. Esther Joe jumps in with the Echo Slam onto 2. They've taken down the Clinks the second time. Kaiser able to swallow the cheese, jumps out. J4 tries for the TP away. Not going to be successful as Danish Bears do find the kills. They don't get the steal on Roshan, but they do make Planet Dog hurt for it. Taking that Clinks down, that is a big kill to happen. There was a buyback as well from Milan as he was hoping to get in and turn the tide of the fight. But instantly taking the Aegis out of the life of the Clinks and killing him a second time, they'll be fine with this. This is a good play for Danish Bears considering the way the majority of fights have been going at this stage.
Tide actually needs a way to get out of Global. I think him not being able to ravage twice immediately is a big deal because then they can't kill the Shadow Fiend. Also, Clinks is just a tiny bit underpowered. He didn't have his MKB last fight. He still doesn't have his. They're so close.
Look at this. 747. Straight down the mid. Takes the tier 3. Burrow Strike will catch him. Estro's there with the 2-man Fisher in response. 3-3 being forced back. In fact, with the break, he's taking huge amounts of damage and will just survive thanks to the Shrine Heal. The rest of the side of Danish Bears are in. They're looking to be the first team to take a set of racks this game. 10 seconds before the Clinks is back. He really does not want to expend this buyback. And because of that, they may just have to let these racks go. They're going to lose the melee racks in the middle lane. They turn their attention towards the ranged racks as well. Danish Bears, off the back of that team fight round Roshan, secure themselves the melee racks in the middle lane.
Yeah, the lack of MKB and Swift ending was the big thing. If they had it during the Roshan fight, I think they probably would have been able to kill the SF. And Lotus for 33 would be pretty good. But I think at the same time, like not ravaging twice actually saved Swift ending from like immediately getting deleted by a Requiem when he got respawned from the Aegis.
Yeah, that second ravage was pretty clutch.
But then, like, he should have died in the first place.
True. I guess if you had to.
Yeah, I guess if you just like stopped that for like 5 seconds.
Would have been easier if Sand King didn't get picked at the beginning.
Yeah, we didn't see how.
Yeah, he was caught just there. I can imagine he was scanning out. I think they dropped. Well, the ball was mega out already, so they knew exactly where he was hiding. Just hunted him down before the fight kicked off. Smoke again from the side of Danish Bears, looking to keep this newfound momentum rolling.
SF is 25 now.
Look at that! Radiant's courier just got killed.
I mean, 150 attack rate is cool.
Precision.
Jump in, follow struggling to 747, just have BKB available, it was very damn tanky. Because it's there, 3-3 comes in with the 3-man Ravage. They'll turn towards the SF, they rip him apart. The MKB, as you guys were saying, making all the difference. Making it very quick and easy for Swift Ending to take down that SF. Burrow Strike isn't going to connect onto Ace, so Ace will get out. Rise won't be as fortunate as Planet Dog hold. And as we saw then, that MKB does indeed allow them to absolutely delete 747.
Didn't get his BKB off in time. I don't think it would have mattered that much, but as protecting SF is a huge issue for them now. I don't think he can survive. He didn't survive one ravage at all.
No.
Yeah.
So if two ravages are chained without BKB, he's definitely.
Basically, we keep making justifications for one team or the other based on who gets initiation. In the Roche pit fight, Danish Bears got the initiation. This time, Planet Dog got the initiation. We're like, well, you really need that.
Oh wow, he's going.
I like
Something better help Dyer's middle tower.
BKB, you might not even need a full ravage, and still get some mana.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
the second. So I think like the idea of the SF getting BKB after 4 ravage doesn't necessarily have to be that thing, depending on how many other targets are going. Say like he hits 3 or 4 people, but the SS BKB, that just means that his team can't help him while he's BKB. And then, like Swift Ending is still just hitting him. I don't know if you can sit and man fight in that situation.
He needs to stand.
Yeah.
They actually need to jump the tide, I think, at the beginning of the fight.
It's so hard though.
Yeah. But if you can kill him with global, right? Global plus break.
Yeah.
That's and then no Ravage in the fight. You could potentially do a note like that. That'd be great for them.
Ace, he needs help, and he needs it quickly. Milan jumping in with the Burrow Strike. Fisher to hold back the side, but still J4 gets the range for the Fiend. There's no global silence. Now the global's back up just in time. Will stop the Fiend's grip, gives some time for Ace to potentially get himself out of there. Still fully low, but the Sonic Wave in. Hector in the back does get the 3-man Echo Slam, but Kaiser and Milan jump forward, dispatch of a second, and Hester Joe's in trouble as well. The Echo Slam alone, not enough to bring down the members of Planet Dog. Danish Bears lose 3. Only the 2 of them surviving. 747 and Neuer get themselves out of there. But again, some fantastic jumps from Planet Dog. Ace just getting caught a little too far away from home, forcing the rest of his team to come out and try and save him, but to little success.
Oh, that was without Ravage.
Yeah, they didn't use either Ravage there.
No.
Yeah, that's super bad.
Oh no.
Time to push high ground. 1 minute without the Shaker.
2 minutes without global.
Beating on
Should
Dyer's
be able to get away with at least Arax here.
Dyer's
It's going to be very hard for the stop. They do have a big creep wave pushing in on the middle. Buyback will indeed come out for the Necro. Fortification as well. We'll see how confident Planet Dog are. Indeed, with that double Ravage still up, they should be very much so indeed. Especially knowing that the Echo Slam's down. And there we have it. Swift Inning deletes the melee Rax. There's the jump in. Ravage number 1. Ravage number 2 gets all 3 of them. Have they got the damage to do it? Neuer comes in with the disarm onto the clicks. Devil's ever revving up the Requiem. Can they turn this? No, they've lost Ace. He's down for 100 seconds. Rise getting Shadow Strike. Milan jumps in with the Burrow Strike to hold back the SF. They've got the Yules play as well. Bears in the fountain. Once again, Planet Dog making some brilliant calls, brilliant jumps, and with the no Necrophos, 80 seconds, they move towards mid. They should easily be able to take a second set of racks here, maybe even more. As ults, 10 seconds to Echo Slam. See him lead in with the Fisher, Limicate, and the Nightmare trying to protect the type will allow him to live. They do actually manage to push them away from the racks. This is pretty big considering the way that play went out up top, but no, it may not be over. Milan back in with the Burrow Strike. There's the Fiend Strip from J4, the Sonic Wave. That's the Blink Echo. Down to bottom, can they make it go on to Kaiser? There'll be a buyback now on clock, it's back up. Incredibly grouped up here, but not looking to jump that far out of the base, Hester Joe.
Who the heck has all those salves?
Dude, he just ferried them in.
Dude,
Sand King brought in a bunch of salves. He's like, we're not leaving. This is it.
Yo, that's the strat.
That's the strat.
I think he wants 6.
There's another
What a
team
team
who
player.
does that. Oh god, I can't remember.
Double damage.
It's OG.
It's one of the CIS teams.
one of the
No, it's one of the CIS teams.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
God, who is it?
Is it not PP?
It's
Yeah,
PP, yeah.
I saw him do it during Summit.
Solo,
Yeah,
right?
Solo does it.
He buys like 20 cells.
Yeah, he
just
just
sells
backpacks
his whole
them.
team. Dude, it's so good.
That was such a long siege, and they almost wanted to go for a third one until Claude.
I mean, are you ready to see the net worth graph? It's pretty sharp now. Straight up for Planet Dog.
As soon as they got those kills without even expending.
Actually the longer respawn. So not really going the way that Danish Bears would have hoped. They would have loved to try and take a sneaky Roche whilst one of the members of Planet Dog were down, but they're not going to have the chance to do so.
I like how they're not showing mid though. I think if they show mid, like they have the. If they don't show mid, they have the potential to like take a fight. Because Planet Dog don't actually know that Roshan's not up right now.
No.
They use a scan. And now they have to reveal because they're up there, but potentially they could have baited him into a fight. Potentially, I say. Now Double Ravage is up. Tidehunter can buy his side if he so pleases. And
Just a little shot out of buyback as well, but I mean, to be fair, if he uses the Midas himself, so Midas is more than likely.
Queen is Queen's also level 2.
Wait, did you just say sell the Midas?
Well, why would you
Or
keep
buyback.
it? You don't want a Midas anymore, do you? Level 25? You
Dude,
want
he's got that cooldown reduction.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Coin. 420 GPM, you have that.
Okay, there you go. He has money now. Double sight. Double.
Yeah,
Worse. What's this?
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? 1300. I mean, it was about 900. It's about 1k, isn't it, for the combo? 2 ults and refresher, and then he's got enough for that.
Especially if you
Arcane.
Yeah, he's got Arcade and yeah, oh no, he's got Arcade. He's saying it with that Ether Lens. Should be okay. Especially with that 6 mana regen.
What do you buy next? Oh, it's Octarine. He has a quick.
And then he is going to be good to go. This is going to be one of the fattest tides I've seen in a while.
You can't drop that. So
Backpack
cooldown
Midas
reduction.
with mass cooldown reduction? Wait, does it actually apply to Backpack? I don't even know.
I want to say it should do, because the backpack simply just doubles the duration, right?
Yeah, well, it's whenever you cast it, and so the cooldown starts.
Here they go.
Oh! Oh, there we go. There's the first Ravage. Jump in, follow with a Burrow Strike. Sonic Wave, clocks out of it. They put the refresher, but the brakes onto him. Hesty Joe comes in with the Echo Slam. No chance for the second Ravage at the tide. He's straight out of the fight. Kaiser mounting up. J4 has the control, holding H back with the Fiend's Grip. They have lost the Clinks as well, though. 747 moving forward to Kaiser, but Milan holds him back with the Burrow Strike. 747 with no BKB and no chance to survive. Gets turned upon, taken down. They finish off the range racks. Does have buyback available. The SF if he feels he needs to do so. Ace looking for the Reaper's side. Has it in 8 seconds. Gets forced back here. It's Hesty Joe back in to save the Necro. 747 buying back for this one, wants to find some action, but there's the second Ravage coming in onto 3-3-3, doing the setup here, allowing J4 to turn around with Milan. The Sandstorm's out, 747 falling low. The Necro side not enough to kill Kaiser, and now he goes down, but they've lost too much. GG, well played is called, and Planet Dog make it to the grand finals here in the EU qualifiers as Danish Bears reach the end of the road. And I've got to say, Planet Dog, I'm excited to see more of this team. Planet Dog versus Mouse Sports, of course, being the best of 5 grand finals that we're going to be treated to, because these guys, they play some very entertaining Dota 2, and 3-3 with this